What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Food Fitness Family Podcast. It is me, Big Daddy Blankenship, with my man, Mr. Beautiful Marcus Gates, Thriving Lives Fitness. As always, if you guys like us, click that subscribe button, share it, send us out to someone, even if you don't like them, like us, send us to someone you don't like. So maybe they'll not like us either. Uh, Leave us a comment or a review. We'd love to see a 5-star review so it gets boosted in the algorithm. And as always, man, it's been a while, Marcus. Been what, two weeks, 3 weeks?
I think it's been like 3 weeks. Yeah, I think it's been about 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, been a
Because
little busy,
yeah, yeah,
mainly
yeah.
on my side.
Well, yeah. You've had a lot.
Not that you're not busy,
No,
but
but you've had a lot more on your plate. You've had a baby on your plate. It's definitely been a busy past three or 4 weeks with it. But I mean, honestly, dude, yeah. I mean, you've got the biggest announcement of all, just with the baby. How's everything going with
yeah,
that?
man, yeah, we had our baby finally. She is actually what's today? What is today?
Today is Thursday.
It's
Today
Thursday.
is
Okay, dude. So I'm not gonna lie,
24th.
I'm having real troubles keeping my days like
Dude, I'm
straight.
sure.
Um, So yeah, she's actually 15 days old today.
Awesome.
So she came out great. Labor went well. She labored for like 8 hours. It's actually hard. She had like a allergic reaction to one of the medicines she got. So like when we started labor, she was like covered in hives. And then we had to give her Benadryl, and like Tatiana like can't even take children's Benadryl. Like she passes out. So she was like fucking high trying to like push the baby out.
Oh my God.
I actually have a really funny picture I'll show you. I'll show you
There we
when I
go.
see you of her like after pregnancy because it's fucking hilarious. Because you could just see like pain, tiredness, but like we laugh about it. You know what I
Let's
mean?
just make that the picture for the podcast episode.
Yeah.
She would love it.
Oh, you're so funny. But no, everything's going good, man. We're just trying to, get acclimated to having two kids. It's a whole nother ball game. Taking care of one and still trying to make sure Maximus is taken care of. Luckily, he's in school now, so
That helps.
that seems to work out and helps us during the day. But Tatiana is exclusively breastfeeding, so there's not a lot I can do,
Mhm.
but I'm just trying to do what I can. So, we're trying to find a rhythm. You know what I mean? Because she mainly gets up with the baby at night. Now, I do like to try to get up and like rub her back. I don't really know what that does, but
Yeah.
emotionally, I guess I'm there.
Well, yeah,
Um,
yeah. She doesn't feel like she's just in this by herself whenever you
yeah,
do that stuff.
and then it's like you'll come to find out it's like, oh, I need this, I need it, and it's like you have to handle like 12 things.
Yeah, yeah.
So or I'll get up and like bring the baby to her so that she doesn't have to get out of bed. So
Yeah.
little things like that. But last night like she pumped right before she went to bed, so I stayed up and I watched that new Johnny Manziel documentary, which was pretty
Was it pretty
intense.
good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then I fed her around midnight, which allowed her to sleep a couple extra hours, and then she did the rest of the feeding. So I feel like we're slowly getting,
Yeah,
a routine down. It helps that I'm not working a lot right now, so I'm able to stay home.
yeah.
But mornings are hard. We have not fucking been on time for one thing, like one thing.
I'm
I'm
sure not.
talking, I'm talking anywhere from like 5 to 30 minutes late. Like it's insane. I got Max school on time, but we weren't all leaving at the same time. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, that's really about it. I don't know what you've been up to.
Ah, shit. Well, I kept the hidden for a while, but I hired my first employee 3 months ago. I didn't really think that was even an option.
Yeah, he didn't even tell me. He
I
he
didn't.
just let me
I
find out
did.
over social media.
Well, it was one of those things where I was, and I probably would have told you once I knew that I was hiring her, but we hadn't been hopping on these calls and hadn't seen you for a few weeks. But no, I didn't know if it was one of those things that was going to fall through. I just wanted to, kind of keep that close to my chest until we could actually kind of announce it with it. But no, so that's been awesome. I've always wanted a female perspective in Thriving Lives and have another coach under me, which is the coolest part about it is that, so she's so beginning into coaching that seeing all of her like seeing her have all of her first wins like reminds me of my first wins, like when I first signed up my first clients and like just all that process. So like now that I get to see it from this side of it, it's like it's fun again with that type of stuff. So that's been really cool to see. And just like the shock and joy, like whenever she signed her first client and is like excited to do that stuff. So that's been awesome. But really outside of that, man, we're just trying to take embrace each little moment together. I mean, obviously we'll always be together, but obviously with the baby comes into just a little bit different. So trying to soak up our Sundays and any times that we can. My
Enjoy
favorite,
that time, yeah, because it's
yeah,
like before Maximus, me and Tatiana would come home from my grocery shopping and be like, "You want to take a nap?" Yeah. So we would just like put away the cold stuff and go nap
yep,
and
yep.
come back later. But it's like, dude, it's a total game changer.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, like even like I was thinking about this today because I knew we were gonna hop on this call. I'm like, I know you got to deal with the baby right now and Max, and I was like, I went to the gym, took my time stretching, did some cardio, replied to some check-ins and stuff, and then did a quick little chest workout, and then I was able to go to Sam's Club. I did all that within like 2 hours, and I'm like, shit, if I had to take
Give
a
you like
baby,
5 hours next time.
yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. I was like, do I got time to go to Sam's Club and put all the groceries away and then get on the Zoom or get on the podcast? I'm like, yeah, I got time for it. And I'm like, shit, mixing a fucking baby girl, there's no way I'm gonna get all that shit done, even in a day.
But it's 10:45. You know what I've done today? I woke up, I walked downstairs and almost broke Max in half because I slipped on a stair and I fell down three.
Oh my
And the
god.
only reason I caught myself is because whenever I go down our stairs, we have or you see in my house, we have like that kind of like a double banister, like we have one on either side because
Yeah.
like there's like a half wall, and
Yeah.
I always put my hand like on the little ledge, and then I put my
Yeah.
hand. I don't know why. It's just I do it.
Yeah.
And if I would not have been holding those, I would have smoked Max, and we were like 3/4 of the way up the stairs, and we would have went all the way down. I probably would have. He probably would have broke something. You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah. No,
Uh,
100%.
Bad ass landed on top of him. Speaking of which, we took his ass to the doctor the other day for a 6-year checkup. He's in the 99th percentile for weight and 88th for height. Like he is just fucking
That's fucking
huge.
awesome.
Dude, he's so big.
What's
Anyway,
awesome what's awesome is that he's not like it's not like he's like heavy like in terms of like a lot of body fat with him. Not that it matters,
yeah,
but
he's
like
got some chunk on him, but
yeah,
he's
but
just
he's
a big body,
yeah, that's
which is
exactly.
hard because like he still wants to do the 6-year-old things. Like he wants to be
Oh
picked
yeah.
up sometimes. He wants to like lay on top of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, you are
You're like
heavy.
a big dog, dude.
Oh, it's like having like when boss tries to lay on you.
Yeah,
You know
no
what I mean? It's
shit.
like
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that, got him breakfast, took him to school. I came home, I cooked Tatiana and I breakfast. I had steak, eggs,
You
and
still rocking
bacon
keto right
again.
now?
So, I really haven't been doing full blown keto. I don't want to say I bailed on it, but I was really into the book. I really enjoyed it. But I've been doing this powerlifting stuff, so I just
Oh
figured it
yeah.
probably wasn't the best time to try it. But
True.
I've been trying to do some different things. So I've been doing like higher fats for sure and
Yeah.
lower carb, and I've been trying to do my carbs strictly like pre and post,
Around
and
training.
then just protein fats, like higher protein, higher fat. So like last night for what did I eat? So I had the same meal. I had 3 eggs, 5 ounces of steak. I cooked everything in butter with 3 strips of bacon, and then I cannot remember my day yesterday.
Well, they all run
This is
together.
another thing. You can't remember your days.
Yeah,
And then I had a couple bites of this like pumpkin spice muffin that we had because we met Alyssa at Pilgrim Coffee.
oh nice.
And then we came home. I started working, so I really did not eat a lot.
Yeah.
And then later that afternoon, I had another 6 ounces of steak cooked in butter with a guacamole cup. And then we made homemade pizza for dinner, so I ate a shit ton of pizza.
There you go.
But then like after this, I'll have some cream of rice because I'm gonna go train, and then I have some like fillets and like some ground beef laid out, so I'm not really sure what we're doing for dinner.
Yeah.
But then I'll have carbs, and then I may eat like one more protein fat.
Yeah.
So I basically kind of just been doing carbs around my workout window,
Yeah.
protein fats everywhere else. So
How has training been with that new kind of little split?
it's good. I'm really weak comparatively.
I mean, you hit like what,
Uh,
like 405 on deadlift the other day, and you just got back
yeah,
to
it's
the
just to
gym.
me,
You
it's
haven't been
just
holding
not
it up.
impressive for my weight.
Ah,
So I'm still learning how to get comfortable with my squat. I'm still
yeah.
learning how to get comfortable with my deadlift. My lower back is like trying to accustom to it because it gets worked. Like I deadlift twice a week and I squat twice a week.
Yeah.
So it's like my lower back's trying to get used to it. And my lower back has been like glass for a long time. So that's been rough, but it's going well, man. I mean, right now, like my bench is okay, my squat sucks, and my deadlift is okay. So we'll see how it goes. I'm enjoying it though. It's fun. And I think training has been the only thing that's kept me kind of sane is that the last 2 weeks I've been able to get out of the house for a couple hours and go work out. Tatiana's been letting me do that.
Yeah. A
Um,
little breakaway.
so, but after I got Max there, I got us breakfast, and then I watched like one show with Tatiana. And then I changed a diaper right before we got on here, and then we had to stop because I had fucking poop on my finger.
And it wasn't
and it wasn't mine. It was but this baby poops so much, dude. She like poops like 10 times a day. It's absurd. Like Max never poops this much.
So how many? So you're going through like 60 diapers ish, 70
I think we're probably going through 10
a day
to 15 diapers a day.
Good
It's
God.
a lot. It's a lot. Luckily for us, Tatiana is a mega couponer. So she has been couponing for diapers since like 2020 when we were supposed to have the baby the first time.
Oh shit. Okay.
So we have we have, like, I don't know, like those like 6 foot long totes, like storage totes.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they're on there.
we have like one of those full of diapers.
Yeah, that's nice.
And we have extras. So like we probably will be good on diapers for at least 6 to 8 months because they're all different sizes. Like we have newborns, we have ones, we have twos, we have threes.
Yeah.
So we have a good amount plus what we got from like our diaper raffle. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that we're kind of lucky with. So or else we would be in a world of hurt. And like she laughs at me, but it stresses me out to think that like, dude, like this is a lot of diapers.
Yeah. That's like $100 a week on diapers.
Yeah.
I don't know the math.
Yeah.
I've never bought diapers before, but I just assume it's
I mean, dude, honestly, like I don't
that's a fucking
know.
car payment. That's a car payment on diapers a month.
No, let me do the here, I'm gonna look up. Let me do this real quick.
Fucking diapers, man.
Can I share my screen? I'm gonna share my screen. Host disable participant screen sharing. Well, Marcus won't let me share anything. So
yeah, you're good.
I can do it now?
I think so.
Yeah. Share. All right, so newborn, box of newborns is $24. Okay, so right now we're probably going through one of these a week. Okay.
Did you just go to Bing.com?
That's it's when I start a new tab, that's like my
God
auto.
I don't know there's a fucking website anymore. Anyway, you got Walmart pulled up though.
So 20, so about $100 a month. Yeah. But when they go to ones, see, here's the thing is that they get bigger. So yeah, I mean, it's like, diapers are expensive. Honestly, we get a lot of you guys go to Sam's Club?
Yeah.
So Sam's Club has, because we prefer Huggies. But Sam's Club honestly has some pretty legit diapers. I don't know why we're on a fitness. This goes into the family thing, right? We're just gonna have a whole podcast talking about diapers.
And we get fucking sponsored.
Yeah, right here.
Pampers sponsor.
Bro, these members mark. No, Pampers sucks. We want Huggies.
All right, we want Huggies. All right.
Like these members mark ones are pretty legit. Like those are the best ones that I found. You get 100 diapers for $17.
That's nice.
You're getting
17 cents each.
25 more diapers than Huggies for $8 less.
That's not as bad as what I was picturing, I guess. Good find.
No, you guys are better, but like when me and Tatiana were like, "Oh, where'd you go?" I don't know how to unshare my thing. Wait.
Just down at the bottom.
Stop. Stop video. Control. Pause. Share. Stop share. Boom. Back, baby.
Got it.
First time I ever did that. I had to make sure I didn't have any naughty things on my browser.
Bad things up. I don't put that on my laptop. I don't want to destroy my laptop.
Yeah, I put it on Tatiana's laptop.
There we go.
No, it's yeah.
that way when the cops come, we can blame it on her. Yeah, man, that's some tough shit. what else been going on? Well, I think it's
We
important.
RSVP'd to your baby shower.
Oh yeah. Was that
Yeah.
September 16th? Something like that. Sounds right.
I
September
don't
16th.
know.
I think it is.
Wait, I have it right here. September 16th. Yeah.
There you go. There you
Baby girls. Are we getting drunk? Is that why there's beer on this, or what are we doing?
go. Yeah, there'll be alcohol there. It'll be the first baby shower you ever go to that's alcohol focused. But we're doing a couple ones. We're kind of keeping our parents each have kind of their own to an extent. So kind of keeping
Invited to both or just one?
just that one.
Whose parents is this?
Mine.
Okay.
Yeah, mine. But no, I think it's we should definitely note, the loss of Monroe from Body Shop. We went to the visitation on Monday, and that was obviously super sad. You knew him better than I did for a little bit longer than I did, but it's a big loss.
Yeah. Yeah. Monroe was a great guy. He was one of my clients, and he was also a longtime member, one of our first members. For those of you who don't know him, you probably know him as like the egg man who would bring me like 7 or 8 dozen eggs every couple of weeks. His daughter would always come in. He was a great man. He was like 58, 59.
Yeah.
But he leaves behind a wife. He has an 11-year-old Sloan who is always out here dancing. He became a big part of our gym culture, and he won't be replaced. It hit Tatiana and I pretty hard. He's especially because he didn't get to meet the baby, and he was so excited.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely not an easy couple days for sure.
Yeah.
It's of course it's gonna be easier for us and his family, but
100%. Yeah.
his wife called me the Saturday before the funeral, and that was a really hard conversation, but it meant a lot that she called.
Yeah.
Because he viewed me as a brother, and same with him. So, man, I hate to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It honestly still feels fake, like for like really
Yeah.
like
It is surreal. Well, especially just because we know like he was so healthy and he was
yeah.
so active and like took great care of himself. So it makes it so much more surreal. It's like I would have never expected that in a million years.
Yeah. I agree, man. It's I mean, I think he was even more, I don't say more healthy than me and you, but like he didn't cheat. Like his cheat was like a deli sandwich.
Yeah.
He was very he went to Disney, and he packed 30 pounds of food.
Which is crazy.
You know what I mean? Which
Yeah,
is nuts.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nuts. So
Yeah.
but RIP to him, and I love him, love his family, and
Yeah.
we told him that we're here for whatever they need. So
Yeah. If anything, like for me, kind of what it does, because I mean, I also lost I lost a client of mine. I don't even know what happened to her. I assume it was a car accident. I haven't heard or seen any of the visitations, like not till like September. But yeah, just weird shit. She was only 28 years old, so yeah, it just makes you, whenever shit like that happens, it's obviously super sad, but it just makes you much more grateful and like trying to cherish the moments, and like every gym workout, because I know that Monroe would give anything to be back in the gym one more time, or see his family one more time and doing all that stuff. So just makes you try to appreciate all the shit that we have that we take for granted on a daily basis.
yeah, for sure. So and Tatiana's birthday was the day before that. So I left there where we were, and I came home and I took Tatiana to get her nails done. So that was kind of nice to be able to
Yeah.
go from a negative to a positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
spend that time with her. So it just makes you cherish family. You know what I mean? It's when because you're 28.
29. I turned 30 in like 3 weeks.
So to me, like once I hit 30, it's like part of me starts to feel like I'm on the downward slope of my life, even though I mean, I hope that I'm not. I like to live till I'm like in my 80s.
Yeah.
But I think things become a lot more real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like fudge. Yeah. So
Yeah. I think the new life expectancy for us is like 92.
there's no way.
Well, when I was meeting with my financial advisor, that's what he said, that they just changed what you get a plan for. Is it
No, that's probably their new plan of retirement.
Whatever. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, whatever. I was like, fuck yeah, but I'm trying to surpass that. I'm trying to set records out here.
For real. So speaking of setting records, you see all this COVID crap. Oh, I can't say you see all this sickness crap.
No, I don't follow anything though. I'm not even on social media other than
Or
just
certain
like hop on
like
it.
California and places like that are starting to put mask mandates back in because there's a new
Really?
variant and all this crap. Yeah. Now they're starting to warn that like they think by December we could go back into full blown 2020
Shut the
lockdown
fuck
and shit.
up.
Yeah, swear to God.
That
Yeah.
would be crazy. That'd be wild shit.
I was talking. Uh I I don't know how well that would fly again. I think you would have some people that would still comply
I think
and
there'd
be
be a
kind of
lot more.
sheepish.
There'd be a lot more.
I think there'd be a lot more pushback, especially I really don't think businesses would close. I think a lot of businesses would say F you
Yeah,
because they barely made it through the first one. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we did it the first time. I could see that as well. I think there
Yeah.
would be lot more pushback. Um, but yeah, who knows though? I don't. That's some weird shit, man. But I mean, shit, we're still fortunate considering. I mean, shit, when we went over to Italy, like I think it was the Netherlands had just got out of their lockdown after like 2.5 years or some shit like that. I was like, well, fuck. I mean, we did it for 3 months really hardcore and then off and on kind of throughout that time. But I was like, damn, they did this like hardcore, like curfew type shit, and that was in
Mhm.
the Netherlands. So I'm like, as bad as we feel like we had it over here as well. I'm like, shit, other countries they
It's way
fucking
worse than other places. I
way
mean,
way
China,
more.
you were taken away from your family.
Yeah, yeah, and shit, we could at least still go get workouts in come May or June at an actual gym, even if you had to mask up and do all the other stuff with it. Like we could still go get a workout in.
Dude, I mean, did you speaking of the COVID, the sickness stuff, uh, don't want to get us knocked down.
You can call it
Um,
COVID. We're not saying that
well,
it's not real.
yeah, I think some of the podcast stuff though, if you talk about it, they'll like censor your stuff.
Oh, really? All right, sickness.
Fact checking.
Yeah. Well, we're
Uh,
not stating any facts about it, or really
bro,
anything.
did you see Trump's interview with Tucker Carlson last night? So I had not gotten to watch it yet, but it has 184 million views in less than 24 hours.
That's wild.
That is over half the population of the United States.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
That is crazy. That
You
is wild.
can't like it's hard to even fathom that, man.
Yeah, that is a lot of fucking views. But yeah, I don't watch any news shit. I haven't watched news really since pretty much around the lockdown. And then I was like, you know what? I'm done watching all this shit. It's just so much. I mean, regardless which side you're on, it's just so fucking just negative. I'm like, there's nothing that we
Yep.
can really control with it. I'm like, I'm gonna go live a fucking healthy life and do my thing with it.
That's
And
how I used to be. And then now with the gyms, it's like I had to pay attention to a lot more stuff because it
no, that's
affects
true.
so much more.
You're right. That
Um,
actually is true.
I know Tatiana gets annoyed with it because I'm like, oh, I read this report. She's like, does it matter? I'm like, no, it does matter.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Whenever you're actually running a business, yeah, I can definitely see how it's, especially like a brick and mortar type business like that. All this shit affects you a
So
lot.
are you ready for football season?
Of course, of course. I really wanted to go to the opening season game, the home opener, but fucking it's like $500 for nosebleeds, dude. I'm not paying that amount of money. Crazy.
Wait till like 2 days before the game, it'll go down.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking as well. Because I mean, that when I went to my buddy and I went to the Buffalo Bills, was that the playoff game a couple years ago when it went back and forth, like the whole 13-second thing. So we went to that game. We didn't get tickets until like 90 minutes before game time, and we got like 20 rows back from the field, like right behind the field goal post, for like less than $200. It was like $150 for those tickets.
Yeah.
Got to
Yeah.
go see a historic game, which was awesome.
Um, what was it? When Andrew Luck's last game was actually in Arrowhead. And it was a playoff game, and I think they started at like $800 or something. It was a divisional round.
Yeah.
And then I think I bought them like 2 days out and I got them for like 150 a piece.
Oh wow, that's solid.
Yeah, it was really good. I can't wait. I mean, you guys think you're gonna trade Chris Jones?
I fucking hope not.
Says he's gonna hold out till week 8, man.
Has he really?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't follow anything where I ever see anything. I'll see who shows up on game day. I
Follow
mean,
so many NFL pages on Instagram that's like that's where I get all my NFL news.
if we do, I mean, we'll still be okay, but that would definitely fucking suck for our defense.
Um,
Because with him, our defense should be better this year than it has been. I don't know how the fuck to turn this goddamn texting off. It keeps beeping on this computer. It's so irritating.
I don't know either.
I don't know anything, man.
The Colts are going to trade Jonathan Taylor, so
I did
it
see
is what it
that. Yeah,
is.
how do you feel about that?
Dude, you know what, man? It is what it is. It sucks because he is like so good. But it's just been proven time and time again that like these teams that are winning are like they just don't have a good running like their running backs are just everyday running backs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know 4 teams have already submitted offers to us to trade. So we'll see how it goes. I heard that Philadelphia has been like the uh like most aggressive.
No, that
So I don't know. Maybe we could trade like Swift for Taylor and like plus a pick. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be pretty dope.
mhm.
But it's like it is what it is. We could bring in like Leonard Fournette maybe, but like at the end of the day, I think it's okay because we're gonna go from a traditional West Coast offense to more of a uh power run offense
Yeah.
as far as like with using Anthony Richardson, like you don't have to have an elite back for that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's true.
You can run that with like almost any running back.
Yeah.
Now the better the running back, the better I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like look last year, like Philadelphia, look how good they were, and they like I don't even remember who their running backs were.
Yeah, it's like Boston Scott and some other fucking people.
Yeah, Kenneth Gainwell,
Who's going to be your guys' starting quarterback? Is it Richardson?
Richardson. Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
announced that like a week ago.
I
Yeah,
can't wait to see that. I've watched a little bit of Chiefs preseason, but I mean, I've watched like the Jets Hard Knocks and stuff, but I haven't watched any of the preseason games. But I'm excited to see him. He'll be a
dude.
fun.
Apparently this week in practice because we play tonight against the Eagles.
Yeah,
Apparently this week in practice against ones he was like 8 for 9 with 3 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown.
that's awesome.
So it's like I think he's going to pick up quick, man. I think he's
Yeah.
going to be a lot better than people anticipate. But like at the same time, it's like I don't expect us to be crazy good. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It is
Well,
what it is.
it does help that he is an athlete though, because even if his reads are incorrect, whatever the case is, like when in doubt, he can scramble, he can run, he can make shit happen. He can stiff arm motherfuckers and stay up on his feet because he's so damn strong.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you take the exact same team we had last year and put him on it, we probably go 500
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
because of his legs.
yeah. You guys definitely had a better year with him, but yeah, man. What else is rocking and rolling right now? Our
Dude,
baby's
not
doing what? Like we just passed like 2 straight months, so yeah, we got like 8 weeks left, I think, till she gets here.
sure.
What?
Is your baby to October?
October 22nd. That's a due date at the moment.
Oof, that's so far away.
So far, but so fast, man. It's gonna be here so damn quick. Yes, we got our baby showers and shit like that going through, and then
Whole feeling. She hate life yet?
she's not doing bad. She goes to Alyssa like weekly. She gets acupuncture done once or twice, once a week or so. She's went to a pelvic floor specialist. So like really body wise, like she's doing all the things to like keep herself feeling pretty good. We were sleeping like dog shit, but it also was like 100 degrees the past like month or so. So we actually stopped sleeping in our bed, went down to our big couch downstairs, and have been sleeping amazing downstairs because I mean it stays 70 degrees or colder downstairs. So that's been a world changer because therefore like we slept terrible for like a month and a half or so, and then we slept really really bad for 1 week, and I was like, all right, we're gonna be dealing with this anyway. Once baby gets here, we gotta do something so we can go get some sleep. So us coming downstairs, we've woken up a whole lot less and stuff like that. So that's been a big help.
Good, man.
I mean, still energy wise, like most days she's coming home just fully beat from, but I mean, she's on her feet all day, working. It's not like she is just sitting at a desk or something like that. So she's hustling hard. But I mean, honestly, dude, like I don't know what all pregnancies look like, but I couldn't be happier with how this has gone for her and us with it.
Good.
Knock on wood. Hopefully all that continues going in the right direction for us and we have a good, smooth ending to all this. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm just trying to live in the moment with it all and enjoy not having a baby because I mean, we're obviously going to enjoy having a baby, but enjoy these last little moments of it just being
What
us.
how many weeks is she taking off work?
I think she's getting pretty much until New Year's. So she'll be
Okay.
on all of November, all of
About
December.
12 weeks. No,
Uh,
about 10 weeks.
yeah, yeah. It'll end up being probably 8 to 12, depending on when we actually give birth. Because I feel like if she gives it a couple weeks early, her boss will essentially let her come in still around after New Year's, which will be good. Obviously, it sucks for the store just because holidays are their biggest season, biggest time where she's usually needed. But in this situation, we can't really do much about it. So
Trip.
do what?
You guys are going to miss your Vegas trip.
No, that's in February, and we're actually we're she already bought the ticket, so we're going. So we're either gonna be taking
For some reason I thought that was in December.
no, well, last year I went there in December for the Olympia.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
November, December, whenever it was. This year it's in November, and I already said I can't go to it this year because underestimated's going back for it, but I'm not going to Vegas 2 or 3 weeks after after we have a baby. But so I'll miss that trip. But yeah, so we're going though.
Last year you missed Nicole's birthday, and
I
this
fucking
year,
know.
yeah.
That was the whole thing. But then we went to Mexico for like a week after that. I was like, it's all right. Just because we missed your actual birthday. But she got to go out with friends and shit like that, and she hadn't done that for a few years. But yeah, so we are going to Vegas though in February around. Usually it's been falling around Valentine's Day and Super Bowl, kind of all in the same little trip there. So we'll take the baby if we need to, or we'll have a babysitter.
You guys gotta go to Hell's Kitchen.
I think we've been there before.
Have you?
I think we went there like our first trips out there. Maybe not. I don't know.
I miss Vegas.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
gone 3 years in a row. This is the first year we haven't gone.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
just like fucking the gyms out there. I mean,
Oh, we just like to eat and go to shows.
well, yeah. I mean, of course to eat. But if we do take the baby though, it'll be cool because I'll be taking her in a carrier to Fit Club and to fucking Lift Factory and all the different gyms out there.
Never been to those.
Yeah. Fit Club is right there. That's the one that I like a lot. I like their vibe, like that Miami Vice kind of color scheme. Almost feels like a nightclub whenever we walk in there. So there's that one.
How close is that to the strip?
It's like a 5-10 minute Uber ride. So that one's pretty close. It's about the same distance away as like Dragon's Lair. Maybe a touch further, but really around that though. But then Lift Factories, that one's the one that's further away. I probably won't go there again just because it's like 25-minute Uber. So it's like a $30 Uber there and back plus the day pass. So you're dropping $100 to go get a workout in.
Dollars to Uber to Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, exactly. So it's expensive. But I mean it's a badass gym though. That's where I met Jay Cutler. I worked out with Jay Cutler for about 30 minutes because there's nobody else there in the gym. We kind of got to talking and whatnot. So we actually worked in on a couple like chest sets together, which was badass. So I've always had a great admiration for that gym because of that. But again, it's just too far off the strip.
It was actually like his favorite gym in Vegas.
Huh?
Didn't he say that was his favorite gym, like in
Possibly
Vegas?
so. I know he does bounce around because I mean, when you're Jay Cutler, you can and you should bounce around. He has another gym he goes to, and this one's like a prestigious gym where they have like a cap of like 100 members, and it's like $1,000 for a membership a month. But it's more so we only have this limited amount of members with it. And it's like
What's it called?
I don't even know. I forgot. He'll post about it every now and then.
Iris Kyle opened up a gym out there.
It's a great mecca of just a bunch of dope gyms. It is pretty fucking cool out there, man.
Yeah, Iris Kyle opened up a powerhouse gym out there.
That's cool.
You know who Iris Kyle is, right?
No.
You don't know who fucking Iris Kyle is?
Bodybuilder? Who's he?
Are you serious right now?
That's serious, bro.
Dude, she's like, I'm gonna share my screen again. She's like the Ronnie Coleman of women's bodybuilding.
Wait, is she married to Hidetaka?
Hidetada Yamagishi.
Okay, yeah. Is that her?
Yeah, but have you ever seen her like when she was in her
Yes.
prime?
Yes. No, I have seen. I know who you're talking about now. I didn't know
Dude,
that.
this chick won like 10 straight Olympias.
Yeah. She is a badass though.
Look,
But yeah, they have their gym in Vegas as well. That looks pretty cool as well.
it's like flawless.
Yeah,
That's insane.
I would take the physique any day, all day.
I know. I you know what? I would even probably take all the parts too if I was that good. I'll just switch.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, she's pretty fucking impressive. Bro, you learn how to share your screen today. You're just gonna be rocking the shit all the time. Anytime you think of it, you're like, look at this.
I'm just gonna take over.
You do realize that nobody can see our screens, right? Unless they're on YouTube, which we get like one person watching on YouTube.
But maybe it'll make them wanna
That's true.
go
That's
on
true.
YouTube.
Guys, if you want to see what Caleb is searching and see his search history,
Get diapers and Iris Kyle. No, I don't even have them. Oh, well, my tabs are like the gym, emails, Amazon.
fuck with you.
I don't know what this one is. What's this one? Something about a Harvard study. I don't even know.
Bro, what are you doing over there? Stop reading off your search history.
Well, you said I had bad stuff, so I'm just proving I didn't.
Whatever. Well, cool, man. I think we're gonna do we're gonna reach out to some guests and get them on here soon.
Sure.
back to doing. I think that's been fun. That was fun when we were doing it. So yeah, let's rock and roll with that. You got anything else for the day?
No, man, I'm about to go eat and I gotta go train a little bit and then get home so I can get my little shit monster from kindergarten.
There you go, man. All right. Well, have a good rest of your day. We'll touch base on when we're going to record the next one. Everybody else, sorry for the wait. Hopefully we get back to doing this much more consistently now, at least until my baby gets here, and then we'll take another hiatus.
Sorry that all 10 of you are had to wait. We should think we should think of a nickname for our followers.
Oh, okay. I like that. If
I don't
anybody
know
else
what it
has
would be.
ideas, message us.
Yeah, if you have any nicknames for us.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, bro. Well, cool. Everybody have a good one.
All
Caleb.
right, bro. I'll talk to you later.
See you, man.